Anyway, let's move on to game number 3, people. Both players will play Aztecs again. And let's see you guys on halftime. There we go. Tezcatlipoca for Antiraider. And I will have to find the pronunciation for this god. Okay. Huitzilopochtli. Garbage. Depends on what you... I don't like extended edition anymore because of how much safe resources it has. And also you can get map screwed. Yeah. Yes, Malpersio, I agree. And Punk, sorry. Timeout Shadowfax. Shadowfax, behave guys in the chat, please. This is one warning. Thank you. Thank you guys also for the follows. Thank you, Oak323. Okay, we have some very peculiar spawn here. I have to tell you that I have never seen a spawn like this. It's like 10 elks, something like this. Very weird. Very weird. Rappel, guys, please don't make it a circus there. Anyway, we see Joe Bentley from Antiraider. On the other side now we see Joe Bentley also from Ehetleos. So, the god that Ehetleos picked right now has the armory upgrades minus 15%. Joe Bentley costs like just 5 wood and 5 gold. Just 10 resources to get free favor. Okay, we see now the house from Antiraider. Ehetleos, where's your house? No house. Where's the house? Okay, there we go. Okay, a little bit weird spawn for Ehetleos. I mean, he has to build 2 granaries to gather those. On the other side, Antiraider has done a good job placing the granary kinda in the middle of those 2 hand spawns because there are 2. Guys, relax. Okay, we have a little bit of harassment right now. We see the Shadow of Mid-Clan. The Taloani of Tezcatlipoca can spawn Shadows of Mid-Clan, which are actually doing a pretty decent damage. Also in Archaic Age 2.8, but they are a lot harder to kill, let's say, a Scout from Greeks. Antiraider will advance also pretty freaking soon. Oh, he has 4 villagers in the queue. Okay, he managed to... Okay, he's going through with the Ehetleos. This will give him the Hands of Fire, so he really wants to go also for the Hands of Fire plus the Nightwind's combination of god powers. Also, Antiraider has managed to push Ehetleos away from those elk. Ehetleos has a side hand, let's say, and has also a pack of deer here on the left. And I'm really curious to see as what the approach will be for both players in this game, because Antiraider right now can really apply the pressure. Oh, he changed his god. He's going through Solotl that will give him the Warrior's Blessing god power. On the other side, Koyosaki, excuse me, for Ehetleos will give him the Jaguar Knight God Power. Hey Bebinio, πού είσαι ρε φίλε? Well, at this point, it's looking pretty nice for Antiraider. They advanced really at the same time. Also, Antiraider got the Sacred Dogs upgrade. Ehetleos is doing a nice job trapping this Warrior Priest, and really nice job from Antiraider on not losing him because he's creating the Sacred Dogs out of the Warrior Priest. Now, a little bit weird phrase that I used, but it's okay. It's Age of Mythology, guys. Okay, now we see the Tiangui is going to be denied, most probably. Okay. A nice use of the Archaic God power that it does plus damage to your opponent's units. Antiraider also going for the forward hand. I feel like this hand is his and this hand is from Ehetleos. Some bears also. Antiraider is going with 2 villagers in the front, so more shadows of mid-clan spawned from the Taloani. Ehetleos is... I don't know what the plan is for him. Let's see the queue a little bit. He's going for some papalotls. On the other side, Antiraider is going for aggressive walls. I think this is open. I think this wall is open, by the way. Anyway, let me also get this. Okay. Don't forget, guys, this is game number 3. Whoever loses this game is eliminated from the whole tourney. This is the last game from one of those 2 players. Their back is against the wall. So let's move with it. Sacred Dog raids. I don't like that the Ehetleos didn't do any wall chips around the towers. He knows that Antiraider is a very aggressive player. He will probably take all this down and there is not much that the Ehetleos can do actually. Let's see a little bit of this fight. Okay, he's picking off units. You don't either want to lose those units or just leave from there without any damage dealt. You see the Taloan special ability on the myth unit, send it flying, and I think that Antiraider still will come out on top on this fight. Okay, there we go. So both players are calling it a truce, and Antiraider sits at 39 population. Ehetleos has 49 population right now, but he's aiming heroic for sure. He has Husbandry and Hunting Dogs. Also, he has the Black Lotus. He's getting the Craftsman Guild, which is the armory of the Aztec civilization. Guys, I give permission to Rappel to start banning. If you guys don't behave, there are 2-3 people I see in the chat that are just flaming other guys in the chat. Anyway, Ehetleos now has clicked through mid-clan Tekli, so this will give him the GG middle myth unit and also the Death's Awakening. Death's Awakening is the Aztec version of Ancestors. It's pretty damn strong, and with the Quill Archer as the backup of those Ancestors, he will be able probably to take out this whole army. Antiraider, he's trying to advance himself. He has just 6 on gold. I would like to see way more on gold actually. Take all those 12 from wood, put them onto gold, advance, then just move them back to wood. Blue was housed. Yeah, he was housed all this time. I agree. Was 1 minute, 1 good minute housed. Anyway, Antiraider is has managed to build him inside his base on this side. On the other side, he is losing the Jobantly. Where is the GG middle? Okay, there's the GG middle myth unit. Okay, now he's moving out of his base. I would like to see him going straight. Okay, now we have the Warrior's Blessing. Excuse me, for Antiraider. Antiraider upgraded his Spearmen to Eagle Knights. Look at this. They're counter units to those archers and the Papalotls. So Ehetleos is going for this Kamakak, and I don't think there is any way that Antiraider can actually deny this, because Ehetleos has the Death's Awakening, God Power. Oh, but he's losing the GG middle to those dogs, and also Midclack Tentley. I butchered it, but it's okay. Both players will probably cast the Ancestors right now. If the Kameka goes up, there is a little bit of hope for Ehetleos, but at this certain point of the game, he's okay. He managed to get the Kamekak, but he has lost so many villagers that also lost all of his Shadows of Midclan, guys. His Kamekak is in danger. 26 seconds remaining on this God Power. He can really get the Antiradier can get this Kamekak destroyed right away. Okay, we have the Jaguar Knight from Ehetleos. Defensively, the Kamekak is down. And also we have the GG middle for Antiraider. Ehetleos doesn't have any other upgrades. Antiraider has only hunting dogs. And 2 noble, 3, 4 noble quarters being thrown down, and commoners by 4. Antiraider, Ehetleos right now, he's in a pretty tough spot. He's building a market. He wants to advance to the Mythic Age. This market has been spotted by Antiraider. Ehetleos is out of gold. He will click up to Mythic Age through Coatlicke. Okay. That gives you the death from above. Now, this God Power, guys. If something can turn this game around, is this God Power. This God Power is like, you get a lot of GG middle myth units, controllable, but like Fimbulwinter. So you get like 20, 22, something like this. 22 myth units running around, killing villagers, very strong. You cannot really lose them. There is no real counter beside heroes. If they have auto queue, yes they have. You can play. Sure man, we can do a couple of games, but I can cast a couple more games. Like 40 minutes to an hour. Oh, you play with a winner? You can ask. Yeah, you can ask. If it's about to do one more series, I'm down. Okay, now we have the Mythic Age from Ehetleos, but Antiraider is at 3 TCs. You see now a lot of GG middle spawns. And also those GG middles are one-shotting the villagers. Look at this. Okay, it's not killing any villagers. Antiraider down to 48 villagers, more GG middles. Here, we see some here also. Ehetleos is buying time actually right now. He doesn't have a gold mine. He is just trading resources at this time. Yeah, I saw Mr. Pound Down. It's 2 o'clock here, it's 1:30 in the morning. No upgrades, the queue. It's not looking good still for Ehetleos Antiraider. Antiraider has taken a big damage onto his eco, but he is denying gold from Ehetleos. You see also this gold mine is walled off. This gold mine is well protected. He has a lot of units. He has 98 population to Ehetleos 63. I am really skeptical about Antiraider's macro though. Okay, Ehetleos is really trying to go for this gold mine. But if we see now this whole army, this is not defendable for Ehetleos. He cannot really produce as many units, and those are noble units. They are not youth units. If they were youth units with maybe some Kamekak and a couple of noble units, he could be able to defend. At this point, he is losing villagers to Eagle Knights. Antiraider doesn't have any upgrades on the army. It's looking pretty tough for Ehetleos, not gonna lie. Ehetleos started pretty strong in the first game, but we see that Antiraider was confident enough to go for 3 straight Aztec god picks. And let's see if he will able now to eliminate Ehetleos out for this tourney. 1-9 pop to 68. This snake. Oh, Antiraider is fighting the storehouse. Oh my god. Oh my god, he finally noticed. What bad luck, Miss Micro there. Trying to capture the storehouse. New meta, guys. New meta. Ehetleos is able to secure this gold mine. If Ehetleos comes back to this and somehow wins this is gonna be the biggest comeback in this tournament so far. I have to tell you guys that. He is down 3-1 TCs for so long. Even maybe go down 4-1 TCs. We are in for a long game, I feel like. And let's see how much it will take for those guys. Okay, Ehetleos now also going for this flying unit. This flying unit, guys, I hate going up against this flying unit. It's pretty damn strong. And Antiraider doesn't have Celestial Heroes. He doesn't have a Kamekak. Where is the Kamekak? Nowhere to be found. He's walling Ehetleos in on this side, but there is your opponent's eco, man. Okay, now the Kamekak for Antiraider. He spotted those units. The town center will never go up with just 3 villagers. If Antiraider went those other 3 villagers as well here on the town center would be up. And I have to tell you guys, Ehetleos is coming back into this game. Ehetleos is coming back, and I feel really good about it. I would like to see some slingers in the mix too, not just rams. The rams are just not gonna be enough. I would like to see this snake go back and get healed by a warrior priest, man. You don't want to lose this. Okay, this now it's like a Prometheus Age Promethean. It's spot 2 take its place. On the other side, Antiradier has first line of upgrades. Ehetleos now has pickaxe. Bebinio, you are in my mind simultaneously. I also saw their just now their eco upgrades. Ehetleos has a lot more resources in the bank. 113 pop to 125. Max villis for Antiraider, but 21 are idle. A lot of them are idle over here. Ehetleos, though, is losing all of his units. The Celestial Priests are doing an exceptional job against those myth units. Some rounds, I don't know what the queue is for Ehetleos right now. He's going for some Coyote Priests. I don't mind this. The Coyote Priests are very quick, but they are very, if used separately one by one unit, they're going to lose. And now we have yet another push from Antiraider. Antiraider has taken also 9 villagers. Where are you going with those 9 villages, man? He's going for a castle drop. This is a legit Age of Empires castle drop. He switched to Sentry Tower. What am I looking at? What is this? This is an all-in that can really be transformed to an all-out. Okay, Ehetleos has 0 gold in the bank. He needs to trade some food. Ehetleos has 88 population to Antiraider's 116. Okay, the GG middle now for Ehetleos. Ehetleos losing villagers is not good. He has just 43 villagers. A lot of them on wood. I don't know, guys, I'm really divided. Every single minute I think that the one guy is winning, the other guy may do a comeback. Number-wise, Antiraider is ahead. How the game is played out, Ehetleos is making better strategical decisions in terms of what has happened up until to this point. Antiraider doesn't have any more upgrades. Both guys are not getting upgrades. Market right now for Antiraider. Antiraider can just trade gold for food. There we go. And go Mythic. Okay, through Tonatiuh. With the Volcano God Power. I don't know where it would do the most damage. Honestly, with just one TC on your opponent, if you cast the Volcano over here, if you destroyed Noble Quarters plus the Kamekak plus the Temple, those are the only buildings that are producing for Ehetleos right now. Ehetleos 45 villagers, 76 for Antiraider, 9 of them are idle. I don't know where the army is from Antiraider. I don't know what the queue is. Now we have a little bit of a queue. He's building towers. Okay. I can get behind this decision, but in cost of what right now? At what cost? He's losing all the forward buildings and he doesn't really have an army to counter 3 GG middles. 4 GG middles. Come on, Ehetleos. Snipe those hero units down. I'm pretty divided. As you guys can say. Mythic Age now for Antiraider. Ehetleos is mining gold here in the front. 4k gold still left here. He has some Celestial Priest which can take down this Fire Serpent. This Fire Serpent is like a phoenix. A little bit faster. He has 5 speed. A forward Kamekak from Ehetleos. He has managed to take the forward buildings from Antiraider down, and he's raiding with the GG middles. What a game, guys. What a game. Ehetleos is also going for the second TC right now. He isn't even bothering getting this TC. This TC gives him map control. Antiraider invoke the Volcano God power, destroy the temple, some houses, and can proxy take this town center down. Still 20 seconds left. Yeah, this TC is definitely going down. This is a big setback for Ehetleos right now. He will be at 0 TCs in a moment. Capture mode for Ehetleos. He's getting some... Okay. He lost the settlement, but he also built the settlement at the same point. So he's back where he started. He's gonna get this town center back, but he has just 46 villagers, man. Just 46 villagers. What? He needs to rebuild his eco, and he's... Oh my god, this is why he has 47 villagers. Look at this raid. You need one Celestial Priest. One Celestial Priest. One unit to take this guy down. This raid, single-handedly, destroying Ehetleos eco. He just noticed. Only one villager is alive to go back and tell the story of what happened on this raid. Okay, we have a nice forward march here from the units of Ehetleos. Ehetleos is in capture mode right now. He's getting prisoners. He's trying to get prisoners. The GG middle are eating those villagers alive, down to 74 villagers for Antiraider. I really don't know why Antiraider is stuck at 110 pop all the time. All the time. The forward temple for Ehetleos. Let's see how... Never mind. Okay, Ehetleos cannot really afford to lose units right now. Okay, we will see now the prisoner to the temple, and this is how Aztecs gain their favor, by sacrificing prisoners to their gods. So, whatever Ehetleos can do, he has to do it in the next couple of minutes. He doesn't have much time. No upgrades whatsoever. I was skeptical like 5 minutes ago about the macro of Antiraider. And so far the game is going on like this, that is confirming my skepticism about it. Shaft mine, we have those shaft mine for Antiraider. Ehetleos has also shaft mine, but he doesn't even have plow. I would like to see plow. If Antiraider takes this Kamekak down, it's huge damage to Ehetleos, because he really doesn't have any gold mine left. He doesn't have any market. Okay, he has a market, but he doesn't have any trade. What did you miss? You are missing one of the best games of the Aztec Tourney so far. We have comeback on a comeback on a comeback right now. Ehetleos is trying really hard to defend this position. He needs to defend this hill fort. Antiradier, on the other side, Antiradier has literally mined 75% of the map. 75% of the gold mines, maybe 80%. He is ahead 70 population. But Ehetleos is doing an exceptional job so far defending, being able to keep himself accountable into this game. But we have some quick climb slingers for Antiraider. The quick climb slingers are able to deal with the Kamekak. We have burning pits on those bad boys, so a lot of damage dealt also on the myth units. The fire serpent is here to do a lot of damage. Ehetleos again taking the down road on the villager count, and at this point, at this very stage of the game, Ehetleos decides that it's time to tap out. GG! Well played to Antiraider. I was not really sure that he could pull that off, but he really did it. Antiraider, despite being the outsider of this particular game, but this particular series, was able to take the series win 2-1 against the Ehetleos, moving on to the next round. And yeah, I have to tell you guys something. We have seen a lot of players that mostly are considered just decent or to some extent mediocre for some people. For me, everyone who is playing at that level is at least decent. At the very least, you can say that they are decent. He is able to pull off a very nice win against a very skilled player like Ehetleos. Well played to Antiraider, able to get the third game victory. Moving on to the next round. If you like the content, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Also, I stream often on Twitch, so be sure to follow there. If you like the content even more, subscribe. As always, stay awesome guys. See you on Twitch.